All right, guys, little creek fishing today, and man, is this creek low. Been a while since I've seen it this low. Well, we're gonna throw a little 60 size Whopper Plopper out there. Little guy right there. See if we can get some fun topwater action. Like I said, I don't know. Definitely don't know if anything's going to be up here in this shallow water. This is crazy. But when it's 85 right now. All right, but what I was saying is it is 85 right now, midday. And it's just a lot of people are not out on the lakes and river on their boats or kayaks just because it is too hot. And you just sit out there and you roast. But when that's the case, the creeks are where to go. I do see some bait fish out there, so that's good. Okay, let's keep going down to see if we can get into some deeper water. Oh! We came out of nowhere and got that. Not a bad guy to start the day. All right, let's get up here on the bank a little ways. All right, this is not a bad little fish right there. All right, let's let him go. There he goes. Little backstory on this Whopper Plopper and me is I really like the size 60 for cricks. It really gets their attention, and they just crush it when they go after it. But I don't have the greatest hookup ratio with it, and I've only fished with this last year one time and knew the best thing to do would be to upgrade to hooks, and I never did do that. So we may lose a few here. Got him. Lost him. He kind of came up and slurped it. Didn't really get it good in his mouth. And we are throwing this on my bait finesse setup with 8-pound braid and an 8-pound mono leader. Well, I think we're going to walk back north, guys. We went about 2 miles south, and I am just not even seeing bait fish. I've seen a couple carps and what looked like a sauger. Other than that, that's it. That's crazy that this much section of creek just doesn't have any life. I mean, it is pretty shallow throughout the most, but there was some spots that I thought would hold some fish, but we ended up with nothing. So we'll get up to where we started and maybe head north and see if that area is any good. All right, guys, we just walked about 1.5 miles from south there, coming back north. Even though I fished this section, this section I'm going into obviously had a few fish in there, and I think there's more than what we found. So I'm gonna re-hit everything, and the fact that I'm coming back north against the current gives me a little bit better advantage too. Now, one of the questions I get a lot is, do you go down current, up current? Well, my best answer is go where you can, where you know the good holes are, and if you have to go down current to do that, so be it. But I feel the best fishing you're going to do is going upstream, up the current, against the current, however you want to word it. I do 100% believe that when you're going down the current, with the current, you are, every motion you make, every noise, every movement, every ripple you make, it's going to get down to them fish before you do. So when I have to go down current, I will do it if I have to get the spots, if I can't go up current. But I will walk very, very slow. Put you in mind of if you're out trying to stalk a deer, and you're very, very little steps, and cast as far as you can ahead of you to try to not spook those fish and get ahead of them. But I 100% believe going against the current is way, way better than going with the current. I've literally caught fish within 2 feet of me going north. Well, I say north, but going against the current. I've never caught a fish that close going with the current. Oh, got him. He come back after it. He's not hooked good at all, but he's a nice fish. Let's see if we can get him in here. Yes. That's a nice one. He hit it, brought it up in the air, and then I just stopped it. Moved it a couple more inches and he got right back on it. So that was cool. Like I said, he is barely hooked, so we was lucky to get him in. There we go. Hey, he's a skinnier guy, but he got a little length to him. He got one eye's messed up. That might be why he missed that. Coming in. All right, let's get this skinny long guy back in the water. He got that bad eye. He's even kind of swimming on a weird angle. Got him. Not another bad one. Oh, there's another one following him. He's smaller though. That's cool. All right. We're getting them today. Obviously not in that one section, but we are getting them. There we go. All right, let's let him go. Nice little guy. There. I got one deep spot out there. I'm gonna try. Got him. Right in one little hole there. He seems big. Yeah, he's a pretty guy. Let's get him in. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right there at that stump. There's a little hole right there, and that's all it is one little hole. All right. That's a beautiful fish. Let's let him go. Just kind of chilling there in the current. There he goes. All right, guys, well, I think we're going to call it quits for today. Really pretty productive for the small area we fished. We got quite a lot of bites and quite a few fish off the bank. Yeah, we caught quite a few fish, nothing huge, but for this section of creek, nothing bad. But the little Whopper Plopper 60, it is a lot of fun. And today I was surprised. I actually got a lot of my fish that I hooked up to them. Last time I fished this lure, I missed a lot, but we didn't miss a lot today. We landed quite a few, so that was a good thing. But all right, guys, hope you liked the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and we will catch you on the next lake.